my Emily Linge journey continues. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Big shout out to Brad Taggart, of course. Thank you for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate the support. So he has requested that I check this out, and it is from 2 years ago, an original song by Emily called I Messed Up, and this is the music video. I did see that she released another video with the same name exactly, so I'm not sure, what the difference there is. I think the other one was just her playing the song, but this is actually like a, more of a music video, so I'm looking forward to it. It's been on YouTube for 2 years, so I think she was around 16 when she created it, but here we go. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, early even. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, hold on. And let's go.
When you're down in a hole, a valley of discontent, you feel the pain of descent. One better stop digging and look for excuse, 'cause the questions you'll face might make you lose. Oh no, I messed up, but I think I got away with it. I messed up, and I should have felt ashamed of it. A faded image on a knife edge, a kind of nightmare of underage. I messed up. I messed up. Wish it was only a dream, somehow a life to redeem. But sadly, that's not the thing. One better stop digging and look for excuse, 'cause the questions you'll face might make you lose. Oh no, I messed up, but I think I got away with it. I messed up, and I should have felt ashamed of it. A faded image on a knife's edge, a kind of nightmare of underage. I messed up.
And how deep is that pool?
I messed up. Can you believe I find myself in tatters, and now I have to carry on and find some help to guide me home. I messed up, but I think I got away with it. I messed up, and I should have felt ashamed of it. A faded image on a knife's edge, a kind of nightmare of underage. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up.
Okay. An Emily Linge Productions original. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Completely unrelated to the musical aspect, but is making me kind of hungry. I mean, that cake actually looks delicious. And when I record these videos around like midnight, 2, 3 a.m., I get hungry late at night. I don't know if anyone else can relate. I get hungrier at night than I do in the morning. I almost never eat breakfast, actually. And so just looking at this, I'm like, man, that looks, delicious. But anyway, going back to the song, I messed up. Okay. I think this is one of those songs that kind of brings out the humanity in people and how maybe, like fragile we could be, right? We don't have to always put on the strong facade or like a mask and pretend that we're great, that we're better, that we're doing fantastic, that we're doing all this. It's kind of the thing that you see in social media now all the time, right? All these people putting on this like superficial aspect, and it's just like showing off their Lamborghini or the money they have, the places they go. It's like, sure, I mean, maybe you do, but you also mess up. And this video, it's like, yeah, I guess we can come to peace with the fact that we as people are going to make mistakes, that things aren't going to be perfect. And I like the symbolism here of the video where she starts off, reading the like the ingredients for this and how to make the cake that she's doing. It's like, okay, what's the recipe here? And she has all these notes, but she doesn't know, right, at the beginning of whatever you do in life. And this is turning out to be more inspirational than I imagined. You just don't know. Sometimes there is no book, there are no guides, and you just have to create your own path, right, in whatever you do. And along the way, you're gonna mess up. I myself have messed up so many times, and this is just talking about the channel itself here on YouTube. And I created new channels recently. I also messed up. I messed up so many times with the settings, with the tags and all this stuff, and going back and changing the titles, and maybe I shouldn't have done that, and that's why they're getting lower views, whatever. I just keep messing up, but it doesn't matter, because as long as you keep going, then eventually you're gonna continue on your path even if you mess up. So she does that, and then she takes like a break here in the swimming pool. Very nice. This is like actually looks like very deep, large swimming pool. Very beautiful. Of course, I wish I had a pool. I do like swimming, especially if you live, I mean, she's in Dubai, so I'm guessing the weather is kind of hot. What's better than, hot summer day, you go take a swim, you come back to your kitchen, there is a cake ready for you, and a very large one at that. And even in this part, like, she messes up transferring the piece from the cake, from the mother cake to the plate. And it could happen, look out for that in the holidays when people are serving food and whatever. But it just adds to the, whenever that happens, like this example in particular, it's like a birthday party or some sort of celebration, and somebody's doing the transferring of the cake, right? Repartition. It's just, it feels like such a what is mundane kind of thing, like a human. It's like, we know what you're gonna do and we're waiting for you to do it. It's like somebody in charge of cutting the pieces of the cake, putting them on plates, and distributing them amongst the people there. And it becomes like this sort of tradition, this ceremony thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too far into it, like a Seinfeld episode, but I just connected to it. And yeah, I think I like her vocals on here. They're actually pretty, I would say, relaxed compared to some of the other covers that she has done. Like, there's not a sense of tension or like, I have to get this right. I have to hit these notes. This has to be the perfect song. In fact, the opposite, and it goes along with the meaning. It's just like, the song is about messing up and feeling ashamed. But like it kind of actually helps her lift pressure of performing the song, right? And everything else that comes with it. But in terms of production, the sound, the mixing, always on point. She has the best equipment and the best people doing it. So I think, in that sense, it's really spot on. The other thing I wanted to mention was the genres. At first, it started like kind of like a regular pop song, I would say, something maybe quirky that you would hear on the radio. But then they added this instrumentation that made it feel a bit southern to me, and I was like, okay, maybe this is kind of like country pop. But then there was some guitar in here that reminded me instantly. I don't know why I connected, but some of the guitar riffs that you hear in Killer Queen, the song by Queen, it's like it reminded me of that instantly. And so I was like, okay, a little bit of rock in here. So then at the end, it just became this hybrid, and we don't have to put it in a certain category. I just enjoy the fact that it feels free, and that you could go to different places with the song. It doesn't feel constrained. So very good for, especially like her age, right? At this point, she would have been 15, 16 years old. That is the time of your life when you mess up and when you feel ashamed, when you're a teenager and everything is like awkward and you're uncomfortable because you're trying to find your place as a person. You're trying to find yourself, right? And just like I'm not a kid, but I'm not an adult. It's in this limbo, right? And then eventually you kind of grow out of it, but still you keep making mistakes all the time. Your adult life. Maybe I've probably made more mistakes as an adult than as a child. At least mistakes that are like heavier, that have made an impact. But you just got to keep going. So that's gonna be my message to you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Please feel free to write the comments what you thought about the song, lyrics, and about the reaction. And at the end, do a flip. Till the next.